you are enjoying all the session with full tilt and full enthusiasm. And all the best from my side to all participants, those who participated here. Okay, hope you will get a winner of this debate. And guys, I'm Aditya, and I'm just hosting this session, managing this session from Team B side. I will manage all the participants that is from Team B. Okay, so let's start. Okay, Sunanda, over to you.
Yes, thank you so much, Dinesh or Aditya. Okay, so hello people present in this beautiful evening. Myself, Evans Ville, today here with you all, being your host and friend here. So, as my co-host has very beautifully introduced the things that are going to happen tonight. So, without taking much time, I shall be telling you the rules and regulations of the debate. The debate is to be held in 3 cycles. The first cycle has 2 rounds. In first round, members of Team A would be putting their views one by one and they would be countered by their opponent team. In second round, members of Team B would be putting their views on their topic one by one and without facing similar and would face similar counters from their opponent teams. For both rounds, one person has 3 minutes to speak and maximum 1 minute to answer the counter question of opponent. Counter question is not accepted in order to adhering the time limit. In second cycle, there is an open debate between two members from each team would come forward and have an open discussion for 8 minutes. In third cycle, there will be a conclusive point of view from any representative of each team. The time limit is 1.5 minute. Now, judges would be noticing everything, so all the best. And without wasting my time, I am handing over the stage to my co-host. Sir, please start. Hello, am I audible?
Yeah, you are audible.
I spoke everything without.
Yeah, you can select members from your team for 3 minutes speaking.
Yes. So, like, I want to make it clear. I spoke now because my mic was off when I saw it.
Yeah,
Yes,
we
you are
heard everything
completely
what you
audible.
said.
Okay. So, and also I would like to make clear the things like Team A is supporting technology in favor of technology in children's development. On the other hand, Team B is opposing it. So, from Team A, I would like to call Bittu.
Okay, thanks. Good evening, everyone. So, going first, I would like to start with basic definition of technology in layman's language. Like, this is the scientific knowledge to create any new device or machine, which we humans create to facilitate ourselves, to make our life easier. So, and that's why we are day by day increasing our integration with technology. So the world has become a global village. We are able to connect with anyone, anywhere in the world, be it AC, computers, cars, internet, or telegram, anything that we use in our daily life. All these are outcome of technology itself. So that's how we all may agree that there is no denying that you can't avoid technology. You have to accept it and accept the change that it is forcing. So our question in today's debate is whether it is for should be available for children and whether it is helpful for development. So basically, we are targeting only the children of age level 10 to 20 mainly because at age above than that, it is really necessity. You can't avoid it at all. So, starting with the benefits, I would like to start that if the children is allowed to use technology, it will instill a feeling of openness to them. They will be able to connect with people around, whether it is from different locations, different religions, or different races. Yeah. So that's why, for example, if after completing their studies or they go for job or higher education outside, so they would be able to integrate more with others, would be able to interact freely. So that's why it is really important. So first point. Second could be they would be able to accept changes, because we all know how rapidly the technology is evolving. We are bound to be open to new things, because that this is also affecting how we respond to different things, how we welcome new knowledge, attitudes, or anything. So that's why if we are open to different things, we would be able to live our life in a better way. And another is in the education itself. We are able to have so much data and information available on internet. We are able to study from the best teachers around the nation and world also. That's why people are getting, the education levels are increasing, and the environment has become much competitive. So that is also bringing a good change in the society. And also children are really curious for anything. So if they are not allowed to technology, they would not be able to like satisfy their curiosity at their own, because the people around won't be much having much data or information to satisfy their curiosity. That's why with the help of internet and this technology, they would be able to learn new things and get ahead in their life. Okay, I'm done. Time left.
Yeah. Thank you, Bittu. It was really a marvelous speech from your side. Saditya, over to you.
Yeah, Bintu, that was really good points that you presented here. That was really amazing. Okay. So from my team, okay, I would like to call Miss Name. Miss Name, are you there?
Can I start?
Yeah.
Hello. Okay.
Yeah, Miss Name.
So,
Yeah,
Bittu,
go ahead.
okay. So, Bittu, when we speak about bad sides of technology, children are the first ones that come to mind. So, my question is, how to stay safe on the internet for kids? Do we need any law at the national level for its implement?
Yes, definitely there can be laws at national level, but what else more important for me is the control from the parents' perspective on the children. We may agree that nothing there, we can't create anything that won't have any potential negative impacts. Anything, all the things have its both sides of coin. So it is really important that we try to mitigate the negative effects and focus on how we may better utilize anything. So if parents are able to direct their children towards how should they positively use technology for benefit, then it could be good.
Okay, well said. Thank you so much. Okay, so Sunanda, are you there?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, what do you
So
think
now
like
it's your
about
turn, no?
the way of counter?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, go on, I said.
Okay, so from my team for 3 minutes of speaking, I would like to call Mr. Arun Raj. Mr. Arun Raj, are you there?
Yes, I'm here, Aditya.
Yeah, please go ahead. You have 3 minutes to give in your proper speech. Okay, just take your time. Go ahead.
Yeah, thank you. Hello everybody. I am Anurag. I'm talking on behalf of Team B. So first of all, negative sides of technology. I have a sister. She has two babies. She's not even 5 years old. She uses mobile in such a way that she will not at all speak to other people, including me and her mother also. So yeah, I'm here to discuss about negative. First of all, and by using so much technology, there is so much of distraction and concentration difficulties, because when they're seeing that YouTube videos, they're not able to concentrate on their studies, and these people have minimized their social interactions because they're not even speaking with me or their parents or some other friends. And and I've heard a story that some boy killed their parents because they are not letting him to play that PUBG game. And there is some game. It's called, I don't know what the name of that game, but many people have done suicide because of that game. And it is prone to so much of violence by playing PUBG games like that. And there are so many health problems because when the people of such a low age are having aspects of high vision is not so proper. And there is no physical activities also. When I was a child, I used to play in the ground very much, but nowadays children, they are not at all interested in playing physical games. They are always interested in playing this technology, these games only. And their sleep quality is also not good. They are having so much sleeping disorders but because of playing so much of games. And because just now he said that there is it is a global village. Technology has become a global village. So due to that global village, many of the scammers are try to scam your children's your credit cards. And they try to rob your all the money which is in the banks. And and some games like PUBG or these, they are making money out of children only. Children, they don't know, they're buying so much of stuff from their parents bank account without letting them know. And they're paying so much money. And there is cyberbullying also, and there are many security risks also. And many of the people, they are not involved in any physical activities, so there is a problem of obesity also. And the major problem is these people lack of visualization skills. So when they, I mean, for example, at my age, when I used to read a book, I try to visualize a picture. But due to this introduction of this technology, their memory is not that much, that it's not working very good. For example, if they write there is a cycle, we will visualize cycle. But if you show directly cycle, there is no point there. And there are many
Okay,
emotional
time's
problems
up.
also. Yeah, thank you,
Sharu,
thank you
time's
everyone.
up. But the points that you have represented, that was really amazing, adorable points, like some PUBG related points and something like technology, that cyber security, all those kinds of things. That was really amazing. Okay, Sunanda, what do you think? Like, who is going to counter from your side? What is the name of that person?
Okay, so the points which were put forward by Arun, it was nice, but yeah, we have counter questions. So Bittu is going to counter.
Okay, so like you focused on the increase of violence, but what I have read around is that the more intensive crimes are getting, the number of crimes are getting decreased, like murders, etc. And instead, these cyber crimes have increased. So that is ultimately good. If you are fraud financially instead of being murdered, then that is good.
Hello everyone.
Sorry, Bittu. So you, I mean, for example, if during my childhood, I don't know what is the M16 gun means, what is that means. But nowadays, people know about every gun, and they are very, I mean, satisfying by killing other people. Like they're seeing that blood flow through them. So I think it will be a bad effect. No, there is a increase in crime only. I don't think there is a reduction of crime due to this technology during this childhood age.
La 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 la.
Okay, so thank you.
Hi.
That was really good points.
Okay, hi Bittu. Hi.
That was really good points, guys. Okay, so next.
Yes.
Sorry, bro,
Yeah.
but I don't know about the topic.
Actually, today, like right now, we are doing debate. The debate session is going on. So participants have already selected. So listen carefully. Next time you will get chance. Okay, Sunanda, are you there? Please go ahead. Who is going to
Yes.
speak for
So
3 minutes? Yeah.
I want to place a fact. like if a person lives for an average of 80 years, I suppose it is 80, so there are only approximately 21,900 days with that person. And don't you think that person, if he will not be in contact with technology, then the development stage, it will like take a lot of time. And yeah, nowadays the people want more and more in less time. So people like kids should be in touch with technology. So anyways, moving on to the next contestant from team A. So the person who is going to come is Akshaya.
Yes,
Yes, Akshaya, go on. The stage is all yours.
thank you so much. Yeah, good evening to respected judges and host. Good evening to all. Yeah, my motion is children should be exposed to technology because of without technology we are not learning. We can't learn anything. This thing we knows everyone. So if we know the technology, so then definitely children they will get the creativity nature and they can explore their talent. And visualization and spiritual things, these all comes from technology. If you are not see any visualization, then how you will get the visual things, how you will get the imaginary. So imaginary creative things and innovations, all things comes from technology. So I want to say one thing simple. 2 to 7 years kids, they are learning, uh, 2 to 7 years kids, they can learn lot of things. If you talk about just language, they can learn lot of things. They can learn n number of words. Now now we are adults maximum, but we can't learn every day. We are focusing words and vocabulary, we are dedicated to learn, but we can't learn that much. But if we talk about the children, they can learn easily. Say how is it possible? That is possible. Curiosity. So in their child, if in that stage, if we introduce the technology, then definitely they can learn lot of things. It leads to social and economical skills. So if you don't know any technology, so if you don't know how to use everything, if you don't know, then how can you interact to social things? So this is also leads to technology. And another thing is self expressions. We know the everything, then we can explain where without hesitating. So and improve on multitasking. Technology, we will get lot of things like a Byju's and number of apps there. They are teaching in different way. Through the technology, we are learning. For example, one lesson we can learn in different types. So it leads to the multi ways, multitasking. Even for example, if we talk about the addition, we can learn some number of things in different way through this technology. So after that, the children's also, they can think, they can analyze. Okay, how can I think in different, only one this problem, how can I solve? So these things all leads their innovative creativity. And actually technology and kids are our future. So then definitely, if we introduce the technology kids, then definitely they, they will engrave our whole society. So that's the reason we should use the technology. We should try to teach them, and proper guidance also must be there. So that time definitely we will improve a lot. I have more time or not? Yeah, if we talk about if we talk about maximum, before one person he said we are getting some fat, obesity. That is not comes from technology. It comes from you are the sitting in one place. That is how can we say that is the leads to the technology. It leads to brain activity. Yeah, that's it.
Thank you so much, Akshaya. You really fired the stage. So Aditya, who is going to counter Akshaya?
Yeah, you said well. Like Akshay said very well. Like her bold voice, I thought that my participants has a skill, but one participant's having enormous energy to counter her. Okay, so I would like to call
Yeah,
Arun. Yeah, to counter her.
Yes, yes. If your
Okay,
your
Mr. Arun,
candidates
you
would
have
have
1 minute.
got
Yeah. Okay. Okay, Mr. Arun, you have 1 minute to counter her. Okay, go ahead. Your time start now. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. So yeah, thank you, Akshaya, for giving some many points. So first of all, you said that children can visualize well. So if they prone if they wanted to see any like pornography related stuff or some other stuff which they doesn't wanted to know, so if with the use of technology they will able to visualize it better and they will go to some bad shape. Which will lead to become some like terrorists. They will become like this only. And you said that obesity, so if they are not using this technology, obviously they will involve in some physical activities like that. So the obesity also because of this only. And many of the, for example, children, they're playing many video games instead of if there are no video games. For example, in my childhood I don't know what video games. I used to at least study for hour or 2 hours at least. It will be helpful in me, like academically it will helpful for me. Now the people
Okay, Mr. Arun,
yes,
Mr.
yeah,
Arun,
thank you,
time's up. Yeah.
thank you.
You have a chance to speak.
Done. Am I able to?
Yeah, you are completely audible. Go ahead.
Okay, yeah, he said. So some like unusual videos if they are watched already, the government and private every channels also we are they are always giving like a warning. So only adults are they can watch, they can open this type of also security there, even cyber security also there, they can know. So that's the reason guidance is also important. See one thing, if we have one knife, we can use the cut up the vegetable and kill the person. So we should we it's depending on our mentality. So the technology, if you want to use in proper way, that is the good. That's the reason I told already the teacher and parents, they should give the guidance, proper guidance, just a few months after that. Definitely they will focus on only this thing. Already our psychology minds prepared like this way. Then the second question is the video games. Then video games purpose, video games, they are learning lot of creativity, their brain also developed. So I told already the proper
Okay,
guidance.
time's
So
up. Aksha, time's up.
okay, okay.
Okay, well said, Aksha. Like you counted well. Okay, the person's question was also good. Like that was related to some children's like behavior and all the other parents. That was really adorable. Okay, so Sunanda, what do you think? Hello, am I audible?
Yeah,
yes,
you
you
are.
are audible.
Yeah. Okay. So, what do you think about their speech, like way of countering each other?
Yeah, it is like they are the way they are counting and the questions that are being asked. It is really bringing like goosebumps into me. So it is.
Okay. So, from my team, okay, I would like to call Miss Name for 3 minutes of speech. Okay, Miss Name, are you there?
Yes, I'm here. Good
Yeah,
evening.
please
Can I
go
start?
ahead. You have
Okay.
3 minutes. Yeah, carry.
Okay. Good evening, everyone. My name is Naim, and I am here presenting my views in against child should be exposed to technology. So I'm starting with one quotation. Technology is just a tool in the terms of getting the kids working together and motivating them. The teacher is the most important. Everyone knows technology is directly linked to the mental health, social anxiety, even depression, physical health, obesity, sleep disordered, neck pain, vision pains, even have a depression problem as well. So some studies even argue that exposure prior to 2 years of age affect the development process of the brain. In my scenario, if you see, when I was in school, that was there was no technology in when I was in school. Rather than today, I'm an engineer and even I'm a good student. If you see, there is a lots of example like APJ Abdul Kalam, Swami Vivekananda, Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. There are many examples. They don't have a technology in their past, but rather than we are remembering them nowadays because of their talent. We cannot say that getting technology in childhood is a very important for the future. If you say some if you seen some data, so children copies that they see in computer games, videos, and other technology. They identify with the beliefs and attribute of the character and practice that they see with other. Everyone knows some of the content in the internet are very dangerous to the children. Cyberbullying, explicit content, even the violent images, and the pornography, even the racial discriminatory, even the hate speech, and very poor advertisement. So because of that, their material exposure, because of this material exposure, children to some of the social evils, they affect the psychologically well-being by the encouraging violence and immoral behavior. The behavior reduce the rate of the physical interaction. Children avoid socializing with other because they always on their computer and other devices. Because of that, children does not spend time with their friends and family member. For example, social media sites allow the children to have a very many virtual friends. If you see some data, even technology has interfere with the early childhood education and normal goods development. Because of that, children becoming the analytical and completely dependent on the technology. I have some data
30 seconds
from
left.
Okay. So if you see, many boys and girls are very interested in the game. So there is a many websites and the games they're advocating unhealth or the dangerous behavior such as the self harm or the suicide. For example, the Blue Whale and the Momo challenge is there. And if you okay, if my time is up, then I want to say something. I'm so thankful I had childhood before the technology took over. Thank you. This is from my side.
Okay, well said, name. That was really wonderful explanation, and the examples that you have given at that was really adorable. Yeah. So,
Yeah.
Nanda, yeah, who want to counter from your side, like from your team? Invite them.
Yes. So I would like to invite Akshaya to counter. Akshaya.
Akshaya, Savitri, are
Are
you
you
there?
there?
Okay, she's
Okay.
not here.
Nevertheless, yeah, might be she's experiencing some network issues. So
Okay,
Silent
okay.
Boy is going to counter. Yes.
Okay. The question straightly goes to the counter person. Yes, that how can you say that technology is not the part of the life? I can say if we say technology is itself part of life, how can we keep our future generation, we can say children's, away from this technology?
Okay. Hello.
Yeah, you are audible, name. Just go ahead.
Yes. Okay. So, yeah, Silent Boy, I'm not against with the technology. Technology is good, but if you see, with respect to the children, especially the early children, so it's not good because of they don't have a guidance. They don't know what's wrong and what's right. Right. Because of that, they're facing many abusive things in the internet. So, technology is good. I'm with technology, but technology is not good for the early childhood only. Yeah, thank you.
Well said, name. Again, wonderful performance. Okay, Sunda, what do you think
Yes.
about the way of talking? Yeah.
Yes. Ask Aditya what you were saying.
I said that, like, what do you think? Like, what about you about their way of countering question each other, countering each other?
Yep, it is well, but nevertheless, technology is very much essential part of whether it is a child or it is an adult. It has been an integral part of our life. And yes, to prove it, I would like to invite Silent Boy.
Okay, thank you. So thank you for giving me this opportunity. I should say
I'm sorry
that,
to interfere. Can someone tell me if
yeah, I meant to say that I think digitalization has rather become important for us. Even in the future, I think digitalization will be all sleeping in this time. It's all important for us. It has become the integral part of our life. We can't think without technology in this current world. So if we talk about children, I think they are the future of the generation. They are the future of the civilization, I can say. So they cannot be taken away of it. Okay, they cannot be disconnected from this revolution, I can say. So at the same time, I should say we all know that children, they love pictorialization, they love visualization. So once we give an opportunity to the children to learn by pictures, to learn by pictures, to learn through visualization, that is, I think, that can be more effective way of learning. So some people are saying that it will cause some bad impacts on their career. I mean to say that what is the role of teachers then? Teachers, their role is actually changing. The parents' role is changing actually each day. The parents' definition is now changing. So they are now they are the best guides for the children. So they can play a guide role, but we can now take a risk to put children away from the technology. So that is point number one. The point number second is that through technology, the children can be mature prematurely, I can say. They can actually decide which way they are going, because technology provides them an opportunity to broaden the prism of their mind. They can think in a diverse way. You can just compare it in the older times when our parents were children. They have no option other than going for any conventional I can say discipline. But our children can more explore, okay, because when we say every individual is different, so but it is decided actually when we are child, okay, in our childhood, our direction is decided. I think in that perspective there is need of more I can say more exploring the things. So through digital mode, through computer, through our cell phone, we can explore more. That's why in every school, I can say, computer has become an important instrument in that context. So I also believe that it will create a scientific way of learning. I think that is what is the need of our quality education. This is like, I can say, during the COVID times, that digitalization had played a key role in imparting education, in providing the education. So we can also see quality education there. So I think digitalization is important for our children. Even it is not only computer and mobile perspective. I think you go to public parks, you can find technology there. You can go everywhere, you can find that. Even outdoor games, you can find technology is running I can say the different tools, you can say, which are meant for kids. So it's not only our topic is not limited to computer and mobile, but in every respect, I can say digitalization is everywhere, where they're enjoying actually. This is called a learning while enjoying. That is what
Silent Boy, try to conclude.
Okay, that is why the infancy is at this infancy stage, when the child's mind is it's budding, we can say, it's growing. So it needs a free environment. Then he can enjoy and get a better career for himself. So that's all from my side.
Thank you so much, Silent Boy, for your strong points. So Aditya, what do you think?
Yeah.
Are you still against technology for children, or you are still in favor? I think after listening to Silent Boy, you would have changed your team.
Actually, Silent Boy, regarding your name, I thought that you will speak very few lines, but you stunned it, man. Like your way of talking, and in a silent, you have told many lines, many words. Adorable, okay. So from my team, let me check the name of that participants. First, wait for a while. Okay. Yeah. So from my team, Coastal, are you there?
Yes, bro.
Yeah,
So,
Coastal
hello.
would like to counter. Yeah, go ahead, Coastal. You have 1 minute.
Thank you, bro. So, hello, Silent Boy. Like you told about that, the children need to explore and need to get through the technologies. But don't you think that the children are not mature enough that they could handle the technology, and they are not mature enough that they could able to make the wrong and right choice, and they could shift to another platforms. Like we have seen many examples I can also give, and they are having many issues from the technology. I know that we are living in 20th century. It is important, but in the way the children are using today, I don't think it is good, and I don't think that it is more relevant. And I think that when we were in schools, we were not having much technologies, and we are also studying, and we are able to make in our life. So I don't think that technology is very essential for the children's.
Yeah, great. So I will say you, even I feel like even children need guidance to cross a road. When children are going to a school, they need guidance even when they are crossing the road. So same is the case in the family. Children is immature. It's a budding mind. They need guidance at every level. That's why we had gone for family planning. Why? Because we need more focus, more concentration, more care for our children. Because if we do have only 3 children, we can care for them more. So that is what technology actually, it's the need of our, that life is changing. Our age was different, but their challenges are different. We cannot keep them outside of the box. So they have to face the competition with the people from different countries. So we cannot take a risk, and we have to accept it, and change is the permanent nature, and we have to embrace this change. That's from my side. Thank you.
Okay, well
Thank you
said,
so
really.
much.
Yeah, thank you so much. Both did well. Actually, Mr. Kaushal also said good points. Okay, so from my team, I would like to invite Mr. Samir for 3 minutes. Okay, Mr. Samir, are you there?
Yeah, am I audible?
Yeah, so you have 3 minutes. Just go ahead.
Okay.
You are audible.
Yeah. Good evening, respected judges, participants, and listeners. My name is Samir, and I'll be debating in against of the topic: should children be given technology? I believe children should not be exposed to technology, as technology is not necessarily good for them. We can't deny the fact that there are benefits of using technology, but when we compare it to its consequences, the consequences are much more than the benefits. Talking specifically about mobiles and laptops, in the period of pandemic, many students got distracted and played games during the time in which they were supposed to attend their online classes. Many parents complain that their children are degraded by the online education. Children play games, watch web series, and spend their whole day doing nothing productive. Also, this cuts off the child from outside world, and he won't be able to grow mentally and physically well. This affects the child's academics a lot, and they won't be able to recognize their full potential or identify the field of their interest. Now, talking about some machines, if we expose children to technology, or if we give them machines which they can use, they will be dependent on the technology for the smallest problems in their lives, and
Hello,
will
Samir, please
not
tell me, with me.
themselves. So,
Carry on, Samir. Yeah, carry on.
yeah. So these were some points why I think technology should not be given in hands of small children. Thank you.
Still, you have 1 minute, please.
Oh,
Yeah,
all right. To continue. So
yeah, go ahead. Carry on.
sometimes, due to excess use of phones or laptops, children may not concentrate on their studies and watch different kinds of movies or web series on the laptops or phones. All the tech contains sometimes harmful parts which need to be used carefully, and if they are defective, they can deal some serious damage. Sometimes we have heard that phones battery explosions in and some sharp tools in robots and all. And also, children hear music in loud volumes, and which is not good for their ears, and the screen light is also not good for their eyes, which can result in partial blindness.
Okay, thanks. Okay, Samir,
Thank
like it doesn't matter, like you was like speaking very slow, but you said point to point. That was really good example that you have presented right now. Yeah. Okay, Sunanda, what do you think? Who is going to counter from your team?
Excuse me.
Well, the points were quite good, but yeah, we have some counter questions. So, Silent Boy, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Yes, I appreciate you,
Yeah,
Samir.
go ahead.
Yeah, I appreciate you, Samir. But the question here is you're talking about web series and all that. I think, the definition of education had now changed. It's not only, bound to one discipline. I think by watching the cartoons, by listening to that's actually enjoying. But don't you think that that actually excels the communication skills of children, because they can listen it, they can enjoy it in the English medium. That will itself increase the tendency, the vocab, or we can say the fluency of children, that they will get into it and they will learn it unknowingly, you can say, informally. Don't you think that is also now the need of time according to the changing situations?
Yes, Samir, just reply. Hello, Mr. Samir, are you there?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
there.
reply him. Yeah.
Yeah, actually, I'm actually not able to reply.
Okay, fine, no issue. Yeah.
Okay. So,
Can
I
I?
don't
Yeah.
mean to hurt, but
Yeah. Arun want to counter. Okay, give him
Yeah,
chance.
yeah.
Yeah, Arun, go ahead.
So actually, he said about
you don't have to counter,
Yeah. Actually,
Aditya.
Arun, sorry. Yeah. I got it.
okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Arun.
That's okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Should I counter or?
No. Like,
Yeah, sure.
there's no any counter. Yeah.
Yes,
Okay,
Aditya.
so
I just wanted
yeah.
to say something.
But it
If
is a
your
part of the
teammates would have
Okay. Yeah.
been in touch with technology at a very early age, then I don't think that your teammates would have faced as such problems right now they are facing. Like they're not able to answer our counter questions.
Yeah. Somewhere it also creating some bad impacts on children. We all know very well. Let's see what is happening, how they are intellectual and like managing all those things. Okay. So
Okay.
who is coming from your side for 3 minutes?
So from my side, hey, Henia. Henia, are you there?
Okay. So my name is
Yeah.
Hania and today I'm going to talk about in favor of technology for children. So as we already discussed about how technology is important in our life and we know that technology play a very vital role in our lives. From the very starting of the day to the end of the day, we all are surrounded by the technology and we do not even think about a single second to without technology. Because as a student, I have realized that without technology, without internet, my studies are very incomplete. I'm not able to study because lots of things, the YouTube and the Google, I use every time I have to use all those things. But I have also seen that there are lots of children, like I'm talking about the 2 3 years old children. They do not even know how to talk. They do not even speak mom, but they know how to switch on the phone, how to operate it. So I think that the technology is not good for them. But as soon as you start going to a school, it's very important for you to use the technology and because of the COVID-19 situation in the online era, because of the online education, the technology becomes the very vital uh, a part of our lives. And because of that only we are going to get the education. We can also get the education from the best teacher around the world. And because of the and if talking about the offline classes, we have to go somewhere and we have to utilize the time to go to we have to give money in transportation. So this is also the disadvantage that I have seen in the offline classes. And with this technology, one of the best advantage what I have seen is in my life also. I want to start my own business, but because of the lack of investment, I'm not able to do that. So because of the technology, I started my business in the online business only, and just with a small amount of money, I can start my own business with a very low investment. And with this, I have started my page on Instagram, and with this, I can even operate in the world also, like in America and US. I can sell my products. So with this, I have come to know that technology is literally very important. And in my academics, what I have seen that I am a student, so I go to college. So with this, I come to at home at 5. So I'm very tired after that to do some other stuff, but with the help of technology, I can enroll in some digital marketing courses, my English speaking courses what I have just joined from Telegram. So with the without spending lot of my energy, I can operate from my phone only. So if talking about the advantages of technology, I have all
Yeah,
these
conclude it.
advantages, yeah, from my life only. So all these things are from my life only. So I think that technology is very important. It is your life is incomplete without technology. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you so much, Henia. So, Aditya, I would like to ask you some questions. Like
Oh
when you
my
were
God.
during your 10th or 12th,
Okay.
yeah, you weren't exposed that much to technology. So, don't you think the time when we were at our 10th, as compared to the now, the kids who are in 10th, they are more known to the technology. At that time, I was not even aware of the YouTube, nor even Fitzy, IITs, and all those things. But now, the children's at very early age, at 5 or 6, they decide their plans. So don't you think so that
Okay.
technology has played vital role?
That
Yeah.
was good question. That was good question. So for a better complacency, okay. Like I would like to say something. Like who told you that I was exploring technological thing in my class 10th, in class 10th, and in class 9? No, I was not doing that kinds of thing. If I was doing those kinds of thing. So maybe some bad impacts affects me, some bad things. But I'm good. I'm a great person. So what do you think about this? Hope you got your answer. I'm right?
Okay. It depends from
Yeah.
people to people and perspective to perspective. So, anyways, so who is
Okay.
countering us?
Yeah, we have a good person to counter. Okay. So, Mr. Ayush, are you there? Hello. Hello, Mr. Ayush, are you there?
May I counter?
Okay, Kosal. Yeah, Kosal Sirat. Okay. Mister, you can go ahead. Yeah. You have 1 minute to counter.
Okay, ma'am. I don't think that a college student is a child. First of all, we are talking about child. We are against the technology against child. We are not not against any person or any child in studying in college. So, and you told about the technology is very important and the business and all that stuff. That is not related to our debate. And for my question to you is that, don't you think that the technology will damage the minds of the children who are studying in the schools? As you told, like the children who are going to school, they like the school starts at 4, at the age of 4, and at the age of 4 the children are not knowing about good or bad, and not even at 10 years of age they are not having any knowledge of good or bad, and they will be hardly damaged by the technology. They are not even aware of the good and wrong thing they should use on the technology. So answer, ma'am. College child.
Okay, well said, Kosal. So, like, where is her? Hello. Am I audible, guys?
Yes. Henia, are you here?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, so you're requested to counter.
Okay, so um, anyone from my team do you want to counter?
Actually, you are the one who is supposed to answer the counter question.
Okay, so as everyone just said that the technology, there are lots of disadvantages of technology. So, what do you think that if the technology is not there, just imagine that the technology is not there. So, do you think that the progress, the success the people are now achieving can be happen?
Okay, so we
I
should move
think
ahead.
she's listening. Yeah, we should move
Yeah,
ahead.
she
Okay.
is a bit confused, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, sure. So can I invite?
Yes, yes. Go on.
Okay.
Okay, it's
So
from our side, no? Or is it from?
okay,
Okay,
your
yeah,
side.
it's yours. Yours,
Okay,
yours.
fine. Okay, so from my team, okay, I would like to invite Mr. BG. Let's see. Okay, Mr. BG, are you there?
Hello, this is Miss
Okay,
BG.
girl. Okay, sorry. Yeah, Mrs. BG. Yeah, are you there?
Yeah.
Okay, go
Okay.
ahead. Yeah,
So first
you
of
have
all,
3 minutes.
yeah, I would like to tell Dime that we are not against technology. We are against to expose it to children because there are many reasons. Most of the adults provide their children's phone just so that children will not disturb them. Like if a 2 or 3 years kid is crying, parents give them phone and children don't have any idea how to use it. But from that age, in this era, people are giving phones to children, and that's disturbing them mentally. And one another thing, anybody watches here Coffee with Karan? In that show, Kapoor came, and she told that she is not doing any kind of mathematical calculation since she got to know about calculator. And during pandemic, we already know how children misuse technology. Rather than using it for studies, most of the children use it for games and disturb their eyesight also. Nowadays also, as children, most of the children got their phone due to pandemic only. They are using it for fun rather than using it for study, and their handwriting have been worsened. They are not doing any kind of calculation because they have calculator. During that time, most of the peer students use Google for copying answers, and it was quite normal. So I'm against technology, give technology to any children because they will misuse it because they are not mature enough to handle. The great power comes with great responsibility, and I don't think so most of the children are mature enough to handle it, and that's why I don't want them to expose it. With age, when they will be mature, we should give technology because technology is necessity, but for the children it's not. They can misuse to make bombs, they can use it for pornography and many things. Many of my friends caught their nephew niece watching porns. Can you imagine it? Most of the time we control children, but they know how to use phone without. When we will be not there, they can misuse it by anywhere. Even that Amravati case, um, that post was done by one children, and that wasn't deleted by anyone. And Mr. Kolhe was killed by some random peoples. There are many cases where we have seen that misuse of technology happened because children wasn't that mature enough. What kind of that child will not get any kind of punishment, but it impacts performance And even social interaction. Most of the children are not interacting socially with people around them. They mostly are busy with games. So better they will learn and then they will use technology. That's more important. That's it.
Okay. Yeah, PG, well said. Like you having also some time sense. That was really good. And your points like cleared everything for me also. And I
No,
believe that examples can clear everything.
yeah, I have a
Yeah.
question. Many of you just put a
King, yeah, you are not participants. Okay, so Sunanda, are you there? Hello? Okay, sorry, what is the name? Yeah, Evans Ville, are you there?
Yes. Yeah, I was
Yeah,
facing some network issues. So,
okay, fine.
nevertheless, the points were very good and the examples were very organizedly kept in front of us. So, I would like to invite Akshaya to counter BG.
Okay. Yeah, Biji. So now you are saying the technology is the like a rubbish and waste thing. So that too in children. Then why we are using? So you know do you know so many students that to childrens they are getting like a creativity, innovative natures. So that too in childhood. So then how can we get the creativity nature? So you are saying always following to others. Why you don't think so? Eklavir is the one of the like a own self learner. So the society is try to create the creativity nature, creativity society. Then how can you do this thing without technology? How can you support without using technology that to child? Then why we are using the technology? So you are saying technology leads in rubbish and all different thought, different things. Then how can you make the society in the proper way? The future, how can you treat this India, all totally world? How can you treat the future without technology, without using the children? How can get their foundation? So
Okay, time's up, Akshaya. Yeah, PG, go ahead.
Yeah, first of all, I didn't say technology is rubbish. I just said that children are not mature enough to handle them power. Before that, giving them power, we should know what kind of content is that. If you are ready to them to expose that content, then you should have that ability to tell them what's wrong, what's right, and after that, if they will expose, then it's okay. But you are giving them for creativity, and for creativity only, I'm saying that let them away from technology for few years and let them know what's right and what's wrong, and after that they can use it. And second thing, due to creativity only and curiosity only, people that children watch porns, see how to make bombs and how explosive things and another things they got to know. What is right, what's wrong, if they will know, and after that they will expose to anything. I don't have any problem with that. Nobody in my team also having problem with that. But without teaching them, without anything, if they will get exposed, then it will be biggest pandemic for us.
Time's up. Yeah, well said, time's up. Okay, PG, that was really amazing. Really adorable points. Okay.
Yeah, it was.
Else?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Aditya, do you think in present era we can like keep children away from technology, even if the parents are using and not letting the kids use it? Is it possible? Do you think?
You're asking to me this question now, so you can visualize all those things. Generally, what is happening in our home? Like at the time of dinner, at the time of breakfast, at the time of lunch, we have dispersed to each other. We are not accumulating at a place and we are not talking something. This kinds of thing is happening. Why this is happening? Due to technology. Because we have some addiction. We are addicted to using some mobile phones and laptop, all those kinds of things, using websites. Okay, I'm not going to participate in debate of it, but I think I have spoken much. If I'm not wrong.
Yeah.
Okay, so who is going to who is coming from your side for 3 minutes of speaking? Evans Vele.
So because we are done with people. We are only left with one contestant. So yeah, Leo Patrick is going to participate from this side.
Oh my God, you scared me really. Okay. Just,
Opponent.
yeah. Okay, B, wait. Yeah. Okay, Leo Patrick, go ahead.
So yeah, I would like to invite Leo to put his views in front of us.
Okay, the top. Okay, I added myself right now. Okay, I suppose I will get time, but okay, I will participate in at that moment. So yeah, the topic is a student they should be exposed to technology. Yeah, it's a correct statement. We already enter a new generation. So how many people wanted to go in like a before independence? How many people wanted to live the life like a before independence? Very less people. So in same way, we are living in new generation, and technology must be because of technology we can use our time very efficient way. Like see, our if I will talk about Indian economics, Indian economy. So more than 65% Indian economic inclined towards the IT department. So although if I will talk about America, they also more than 90% economic inclined towards the IT department. So a student in same way, a student should be exposed towards the technology in a school life also, in home life also. Like see, when one child born, after a couple of years, parents should be tell to them what kind of thing you can watch from technology. They will not parents can't to ignore them to your children's related about technology, because if they will ignore them, might be children can get knowledge from somewhere, because we are living in new generation. So a student should be exposed from technology. Teacher can be teach them, parents can be teach them related about technology, so children can use the technology in right way, not wrong way. And like see, how many people not like to use computers? How many people not like to use mobile phone? How many people don't like to use gadgets? Everyone. And gadgets try to help to your life in right way also. Like if you are wake up, if there is no any watch technology, so might we will not aware about right time. So we should must we know about technology. And if you will get exposed in college from your homes, so also you can develop something for your country, and then whole country can be clap for you. So it should be exposed from technology. Yeah, thank you.
Yes, thank you so much, Leo, for your valid and marvelous points. So, Aditya?
Yeah. I was listening all the points, whatever he mentioned. That was really adorable, like marvelous speech. Okay. So from my side, from my team, I would like to invite Miss BZ to counter him. Okay, Miss BZ, are you there?
Yeah.
Kindly unmute yourself. You have 1 minute to counter him. Go ahead.
Okay. So first of all, Leo, in India, only 8% of economy is dependent on IT. And in America, only 28% of economy is dependent on IT. If it is 90%, then tell me what they are eating. Only importing
Okay. I thought you don't aware about what is the meaning of IT. If you will talk about military, if you will talk about MBBS, every person's dependent on technology. If technology will not develop, how many doctors can be go for the?
There is difference between a mature person and children.
Okay, so who's that person become
Sorry,
doctor?
sorry,
Who's the
Leo.
person
Sorry to
become
disturb you. Please let her speak. After that, you can speak. I think it is not advised to speak
Exactly.
in the
You
no
middle.
no
can
I got
only
the
counter
answer,
her.
I got the question, that's why I was
Hey,
giving the
team,
answer.
please don't do this kinds of things. I'm here now. I'm managing all those things. Yeah, Leo, go ahead. And BG, yeah.
Yeah, BJ, you wanna repeat your question? I would love to listen your question if I
Okay.
will interrupt it to you.
I was just saying you that it's about children, not mature people. We are debating about children, and exposing them to technology is causing many things like specs and all the things. So because they even don't know how to handle a phone and laptop, what should be an angle? And in my
Okay.
case, there was a child who watched YouTube video and tried to explore something like he tried to explode gas cylinder. So you can think what is mentality
Try
of
to
children.
explore
What
what?
is
Try to explore what? Could you please repeat?
he tried to explode gas cylinder by
Gas
watching
cylinder.
some YouTube video. So what is better, like exposing them to technology or saving everyone's life and telling them what is right, what's wrong? After them that
Okay.
they can expose to technology. Most of the
So
IT
can I
people
give
got
the answer
exposed
now?
Okay,
Can I
Leo,
give the answer now?
now you can start. Thanks for Leo.
Okay. So first VG mentioned about children try to explore the cylinder. I thought it's the right way. If my parents will forget about to stop the cylinder, if I already watched the all video about the cylinder, I cannot stop them. So that is the main advantage about getting exposure from technology. And first question you raised about the very less economic, you said 25%. I will never agree with it. But okay, I will give the in right different way answer. If any person become doctor, if any person in military, in anywhere, every persons are working because of IT departments. Doctor are taking the giving the life because of engineer develop lot of technology. And why that engineer develop lot of technology? Because from the children's they got exposure about technology. That's why that brain becomes sharper when they become younger.
Okay, Leo, well said. Thanks, sir. You both did well. Okay. Way of countering each other, that was really adorable. Okay, Sunanda, what about you?
Yes.
Do you think? Yeah.
Yes, I truly agree with what Aditya said. The way they had a conversation, it was really up to the mark. So now it's
Now, from
from
my team, from my team, I would like to invite Mr. Ismail, that is Mr. Ayush, for 3-minute speech. Okay, Mr. Ayush, are you there?
Yes, sir, I'm there, and I'm very thankful that I got this golden opportunity to present
Yeah.
my views here with you all. Yeah. So I have my topic is so technology should be exposed to children. So the total answer is absolutely not, because I'm totally agree with you all guys. Technology is very useful thing. We can't live without technology in the new era. But the thing is, technology doesn't meant for children. Technology is meant for adults. No children is gonna work in IT sector. No, technology doesn't work for children. Technology making children addict. No, children can't make fruitful use out of it. If you are mature enough, if you are adult, you are aware of your limits, you are aware what to do. But children aren't. They can't, they maybe get addicted to it. Technology, just like a coin have two faces, like that technology have its both pros and cons. But as an adult, you know what's correct, what its pros, what its cons. But as a child is, just like a word mat. You have to shape it in a pot. So if you get into the harsh hands, you will not deform your child. So that's why technology doesn't meant for it. You have to take care of your child very sincerely, very carefully. And the other thing is, technology is not very trustable or predictable at all. If you expose your little kid to any technological gadget like mobile, tablet, etc., you may aware that many technological gadgets are exploding randomly. You may risk your child's health because of the technology. No, obviously I accept that technology may improve you to improve your skills, like something like that. But children doesn't need to know. If childhood, is such a golden period of anyone's life. It's a golden memory, and I don't think so anyone wanna remember its childhood. Like I spent my whole childhood in a 6.6 inch screen like that. People wanna remember their childhood like I used to climb this tree, I used to play in this park, this was my colony, this was my golden childhood era. But no one, if you are spending your golden childhood time in just a 6 inch screen, so you will regret that all. So it's not fair at all. Children of giving exposure of, if you talk about creativity, people were creative before the technological era. Mr. Arjun, there are tons of millions of examples, which I don't think so, which I have to mention here. So children can be curious, children can be creative. So technology is a great thing in itself. But as a saying in English, there's a certain time for anything. If you want to get that thing before it's certain or before it's dedicated time, it will mess you up. So there is if you want to explore the technology, if you want to go with the explore, then enjoy the technological, grow up, mature up. That's my point. I suggest my pause here. Thank you guys for listening.
Okay, thanks. Really, smile. I really must express my admiration for your speech, really, and just drink water and take a long breath. Okay. By the way, you spoke very well. Your speech was really marvelous. So,
Thank you for your
Sunanda,
kind
who is
words.
going to count? Okay, most welcome. Sunanda, who
Yeah,
is going to counter? Yeah.
yeah. So Bittu, yes,
Yes.
Bittu will be
Okay.
countering.
Okay. So we are the major the disadvantages of technology. We are saying that they are not able to use it effectively in a positive way. So I think it is more because of the addiction that it creates. So if you think if the parents are controlling good, won't this could lead to a really better positive results? Because addiction can be at any stage of your life, not at children itself. Even if you are adult, now we are so much addicted to Telegram and others. It is more, instead of depending on age, it is more if the parents are not guiding their children enough, so they can't say that it is not a good thing, the technology.
Okay, well said, Bittu. Okay, reply him.
Okay, so well said, Bittu. My friend, I'm totally agree with you. Addiction is a poison. Swami Vivekananda said that anything in excessive manner is poison to us. But the thing is, you can't if you have a red button, you're told to don't press it. You will surely press it one day. Children are just children. They are kids. They are innocent. They are innocent, joyless kids. They don't know what to do, what is right for them, what is wrong for them. You can't blame the parenting for their misbehavior or for their mistakes. The children are there in learning stage. They commit mistakes and that all. If they are exposed to all the world things, bad things, or they will find very hard to choose and discriminate between what's good and what's bad for them. So at a certain period of age, they should not be exposed to the technology. We can't guide parenting. There are tons of examples of that great parenting without technology. You tell me one thing that whose child with exposed with lot of technology, with lots of gadgets, is a billionaire now? No one. Hardships leads to a successful life. If you want to struggle for your dream, if you want to learn things by your own experience, and if you are an honest person, obey and respect your if you want to learn new things, if you want to explore new things, learn it from your grandparents, learn it from your parents, spend some time with your parents. Technology is spoiling the relationship between a kid and parents too. If you are playing an intense game and if you are about to win that game and your mom snatch your phone and you get very angry with your mom, you will not talk to her because of why? You are the relationship between kid and mom is spoiled because of a stupid video game. That shouldn't be happening. Spend your time wisely, because otherwise you're gonna regret it when you grow older. Our parent, this is a hard truth, that our parents is not gonna be forever with us. But technology
Okay,
will
time's up.
Yeah. Okay, thank you.
Thanks. Well, performance really. Smile. Yeah.
Yes, now again another question is hitting me. And the question is, technology, it not only includes your cell phone, mobile, and all those things. the house where you live in, the electricity, the gas and cylinder, your the ACs, the refrigerators, all they involve technology. And do you think, like, if you don't want your children to be exposed to all those things, that means you have to live a life of early man, right, Aditya?
Yeah, eventually, I would like to say something like for your kind information, like the examples that you have given right now, like we can include those kinds of things in technology, but we can't explore. Children can't explore. Mostly, where they are focusing on mobile phones, laptops, on some websites, video games, and all the other kinds of equipments. Hope you got your answer. If I'm not wrong, you
Aditya,
are
if you
thinking
don't
like
mind, yeah, can I answer that question too? If you don't mind,
no,
sir.
no, no. Actually, it's like
Okay,
we are
that's an
talking with it.
okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
So
okay,
let's
still
we
we
should
have
move to
left
next.
one. Yeah, one
Okay.
participant's left from my side. Okay. So, Mr. Kostal, are you there? Hello, Mr. Kostal.
Yes.
Yeah, you have 3 minutes. Okay, just go ahead.
Okay. Hello, I Kaushal, a teenager, and my parents haven't allowed me to use the mobile phones and the technologies in my childhood. I am happy because I haven't gone through all the problems, all the issues which today's children are going through. Low attention span, social interaction issues, obesity, impaired brain development, disrupted sleep, focus issues, and social isolation. But nowadays, parents are providing phone to young children even at 5. What is happening? They just want rid of their crying. Like when the children are crying, they provide them phone with the YouTube and they start searching whatever they want. I am in quandary that parents are destroying their future of their children for just few minutes of relief from their children's. Why? But I know that today is 21st century and technology is also important for the children's and for their well-being. But how the parents can do it properly? How the parents can grow their children with the technology and without wasting their future and without destroying their mind as well. The answer is the parents should supervise and the time limit for the screen time should be fixed. That should not be increased, which should be prescribed by the doctors. And the children should study under the supervision and they should have the proper guidance by the parents, by the teachers, by the mentors. So what is the answer for the problem? My answer is technology is essential for children. Technology is not bad for children, but at the same time it is dangerous also. It is also even dangerous in the today's generation. Many of the youth is getting destroyed, like the many of the children are getting destroyed by the technology. They are having big specs because they have given lot of screen time and many other issues. So my conclusion from my side is technology is important, but with the proper guidance, with the proper mentorship, and with the proper supervision by the parents, by the teachers. And thank you.
Okay, Mr. Kostal, really that was really adorable speech. Like you have given really some examples and some points. That was really adorable. Okay, so who want to go next?
Like your
Yeah,
team
from your
has
side.
only one topic to speak on, and that is cell phone. But anyways, so
Okay,
Leo will be countering.
but they
Yeah.
have some energy. Like yeah, but
Okay, I don't know. Team B, what's they understand about exposure of technology? Like, see, I think too much of anything is bad at any age because expect chocolates. But like, see, Kaushal Srawat told about on a story. He didn't get the exposure about technology. So let me tell you, give you one example. Like, it will not happen. It's an imaginary situation. Your parents are stuck somewhere in your home and they need some water, but all water in fridge. But you didn't get the exposure how to open the fridge. So what will you do?
But as I told that I was not much exposed to the technology in my earlier childhood. But I want to tell that. But whenever I got some issues regarding my studies, regarding any doubts I have my elders, which every time tells me. I have my teachers, I have my mentors, I have my guiders who given me proper guidance in my childhood, and I am happy that the person I am today is with the with not using the technology in a wrong way. I use the technology in a proper way, which I also told in my conclusion that it should be used in a proper. It
I
should
thought
be.
you didn't. I thought you didn't get my question, brother.
Okay, you can repeat.
I was not talking about cell phone and any a smartphone. I was talking about reality, real of technology. Get the exposure about on home. If anything open from your in your home by mistake, you should be aware about as a child also to take care of your home. You take care of surrounding. So little bit get exposure as a children. It will be beneficial for society. It will be beneficial for your home also.
But if I have to answer, first of all, I got your question. Like the fridge water can be dangerous for the children
Okay,
as well because it is cold.
Kaushal. Yeah, actually there is some limitation. You can only counter for one time. Okay, but you counted well. Yeah. So
Yes, it was like the question as well as the counting points. It was marvelous. It was really good.
yeah, really, Kaushal point was really marvelous. I was also saying
No,
those kinds of.
Leo's question was really, really, really,
Okay.
and really marvelous.
Okay, we can't fight on the like one like between two person. Okay, so leave it. So
Okay.
now I think we should move to the second round. Can I aware all the
Yeah, one
participants
person is
about the
left
rules?
from.
Okay.
Yeah, one person is left from our side.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Dinesh, are you there?
God, you are inviting Dinesh, Mr.
Yeah,
Dinesh sir.
Dinesh is
Okay.
here. Yeah, so I would like to
Okay.
invite Dinesh on the stage.
Okay, thank you. And please try to bear me or forgive me if I'm not very arranged with my ideas due to some reasons. Yes. So we are talking about technology. So first, I would like to go straight away with the globalization. Japan is a very developed country, and it is developed because it is very advanced in technology. So it is very developed country. So, and what we are looking for, we are aiming for to become a developed country instead of only being a developing country. Right now, we are a developing country. So, to achieve this, we need to also emphasize more on technology, and we can only do that if we are giving education of technology, if we are giving an environment to use technology from the early stages of our education, say. So, now the topic is that children should not be exposed to technology. It is not about the exposure. It is not about the technology. It is about the way you are using something. Why I'm saying this is, let's take some examples. Let's take the example of knife. We all know why knife is used for, to cut vegetables, and it has some other use also. But it can also be used in the very negative way. Let's take one very minute example, needle. Let's take, and somebody said that gas cylinder. Now gas cylinder is for what? Because we are living in cities, and we cannot go with the old traditional methods of to cook food. So we are relying on these gas cylinders, and there are other equipments also. There are other things also. So these are all technology. We are developing something new and fresh for our welfare, for human welfare. So we should not go back to again what our ancestors were living. We cannot, because one side we want to develop, and other side we are still thinking of those previous outdated ideas. Okay, I would like to say some of the examples put by you only. Loud noise of earphones. You should know. You should not keep your ear volume so high. Now I know that we are talking about children, so children should be taught. If they are not learning, we cannot blame the whole technology because of some of the flaws. This is not how the things are meant to be created. These are inventions. There were so many efforts put to invent these kind of things. Now we are technology. What technology does, it helps to learn something with interest, graphics, clarity. And now talk about deaf children, visually impaired children. Now I'm talking about children only. They are taught by the use of technology. See, now it's okay because teachers are there to control the environment. But in our house, there are also parents with us. They should teach us how it's to be used. If we are not learning, it's our fault. We are lacking somewhere. It's our mistake. But we cannot blame the whole technology. And last thing I would like to put here is, that you need to see, there were inventions and there would be inventions. There are inventions. And we should try to adapt ourselves with the inventions. We should not force that no, we don't want to go with any inventions. We should be the way as it is. This is not what development means. Now I missed some point. Okay, thank you. Yeah, one last point. Yeah, education. Education can also be considered as a bad thing. Like scientists, they are doing researches and experiments. They're carrying out experiments for human welfare, and for this they are also provided a great help, resources, money from the government. But if they are misusing their power, they can create something, and they can create biological bombs, anything. They can do something with chemicals, and we all have to suffer from this. So education can also lead to you some in a negative way if you want. So everything has its negative and positive side. We just need to know how the things are meant to be used. We should know the proper uses of anything, not technology.
Thank you so much, Dinesh, for putting your points in front of us. So Aditya, now we should move to second cycle. Don't you think so?
Okay, before moving, I would like to say something. Like after listening Mr. Dinesh, I was thinking that am I in wrong team? No, I was just kidding. Okay, so now I think we should move towards the next round. So can I tell the rules
I
of
forgot to
second
say
round?
something.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
Dinesh
Like one participant
Dinesh
want
has
to
not been
counter.
counted. Yeah.
Exactly. That's the thing that I was missing at that time. So we having a very beautiful girl. Okay, who will counter? So Miss Name, are you there?
I'm here.
Yeah, please counter that person. Like wonderful opinion from that
Okay.
person.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Okay. So yeah, what name of that guy?
Dinesh.
I don't know. Okay, yeah, Dinesh. Okay, Dinesh. So, if why you are not understanding this debate, it's about the children, not about the adult. We are always team A always using technology is good. We know we all are know technology is very good and very helpful to us, but it's for the children. We are debating about the children. It's good for the children or not. So there are the serious ethical issue associated with the use of technology among the children. Although technology has emerged as a positive contribution to socio-economical development, it has a serious ethical issue when exposed to children at the early age. If you see, China is banning from playing games, okay, video games for more than 3 hours a week. So my question is, should we have to put any age limit in children's use for technology? My question is this. Thank you.
What was the last line? Should we have any?
Should we have to put any age limit in children's use of technology?
Sorry, still I'm not getting. And after any, what are you saying?
Okay. Should we have to put any age limit in children's use of technology?
Okay.
Are you there? Yeah.
Okay. Try to come up with a different word. Might be I'm not aware of this word, what you are using. Should we have any ethnic?
Age limit. It's age
limit. Sorry.
Yeah, Dinesh, it's age limit.
Should we have any age limit? Yeah. When it comes to children, now see what we are considering. We are considering anything which is favoring us. In children, we are just considering very small kids. They are considering LKG, UKG. They are not even using technology, ma'am. What technology we are talking about? We are talking to like 6th, 7th, 8th. They are also children. They are not students. We count students after say 8th or 10th. I might be wrong. This is what I'm saying. But at least to 8th, they are all children. And to 7th, 8th or 6th class, they have a very good intellectualities. And it now it is the role of our parents. It is the role of our parents that they need not to give phone and all these accessories and they are very careless. They don't want
Mr.
to
Dinesh, time's up. Yeah, by the way, well said, time's up. Okay, if you have some more time. Okay, so Sunanda, are you there? Like both did well. Question was also good. Yeah, Dinesh also counted well.
They both performed very well.
Exactly. Yeah. So I think we should move towards the next round at the spur of the moment. So can I aware all the participants about the rules of second round? If you don't mind.
Yes, of course.
Yeah. Okay, so again, good evening to all of you. Okay, so now we are moving to the second round. What is the rules of second round? Actually, we will provide 10 minutes. 2 participants from team A and 2 participants from team B. Okay, guys, what you have to do in a 5 minutes, okay, one person from my team and one person from our opponent team. They will talk for 5 minutes. You can give your question under you can say under 5 minutes. Okay, you have to answer question and you have to also counter question. Only 2 participants. After that, another 5 minutes, other 2 participants. Hope you got the rules. Okay. So now just jump to the second round. So who is coming for from your team, Nanda?
Yes, the two people, the two warriors that who are going to come who are going to be on the stage are Silent Boy and Bittu.
Okay, so from my team, okay, from team B, I would like to call Miss PG and Mr. Smile. Are you there, guys? Kindly unmute yourself.
Yes, we are here.
Yeah. Okay. So, PG or Smile, anyone among you all, just take steps and go ahead. Okay. Yeah. Now you have 10 minutes, guys. Let's start. Yeah.
Okay, so I would like to start. May I?
Sorry.
I am.
Go ahead.
So I would like to start with some strong sentences. We all are understanding that we can't avoid technology at any age. We have to accept this. And still we are not allowing children within the age limit of below, let's say 20, to use it. I don't see any particular reason. Only the reason I could see is the inability of parents to guide their children towards using it a positive manner. So how can they deny their children that don't use it because they won't be able to guide them correctly?
First of all, tell me, did your parent told me that don't give some bad words because that are bad? Still many of your friends uses that, and we use that often. And even about drinking, smoking, and many habits. So even after teaching, taught by parents, children wants to do that. So without proper age, without knowing what are the consequences, and without knowing about it in education wise, that what actually it contains, what actually it's having, you can't use it. Like we can't tell 10 years or 5 years old children that this is our reproduction system and this is how babies are produced and this is that. And most of the children because that's not age, we have to tell some things on particular age. That's why it is hidden from children. It was hidden from us also. Okay, so many things parents even after having will to tell them what it is, they can't, because children want to explore and that can cause danger.
But the world is getting so much competitive. There is like cutting edge competition. Each and every percentage really affects the MNC's profits, etc. That you have to be really competitive. So you have to start at early age. You just can't get into such fights at the starting with technology at age of 20 or when you become adult. You have to start preparation from the childhood itself.
I'm not
That
talking
is the
about
harsh reality.
I'm talking about teenagehood. Childhood and teenagehood is quite different. If a person is teenager,
Okay. Let's specifically get into it into terms of age. What you are referring to?
Yeah, it's for age only. We are restricting children.
Which age group you are referring?
I'm referring children below 14. If child is above 14, it is quite mature enough that whatever we will tell you, he will or she will get to know what it is. Like even we talk about knives. Our parents didn't give us knives when we were just in 3 or 3rd or 2nd standard. Everything has time. Before that, we can't teach them because children will misuse it. Because unknowingly, they don't have idea what it is. They need some development. After that, only they can understand. Like without development of your brain, how can you will do that?
Okay, I
See
think.
you. Yes, I'll continue.
Yeah, can I interfere? Okay, as I think that people are actually, I can say they are confining the meaning of technology. I think even there is beyond technology is beyond cell phone and computer, I think. So I think even cycling, which is considered to be more important for children, I think that's part of technology. Public parks with different technological tools, that's the part of technology. How a person can avoid that. I can see my counter argument is just like only cell phones and my computer, digital, these gadgets. It's not like that. I can say even that is more beneficial for us. I think I can say yeah. Even I can say Virat Kohli is Virat Kohli because he has been pursuing some ideal since his beginning. So I think a person residing in some outskirt area, or you can say in any, in any, I can say any, I can say mountain area can get access to the, I can say modernity only through technology. So I can say the upbringing, or you can say the at the budding age, the future, the career of a student, or you can say children, or you can say an individual, it decided, I can say at the beginning time. So we cannot deny one factor you are saying about this is just something bad is going happening. It is laying any bad impression on the budding impressions of children's. That may be a case, but parents are there. You can see that the role of teachers had changed actually. Now they are going across training each year. The purpose is to make them digitally aware and to same and in a similar way or
Okay,
simultaneously
silent
embodied.
boy.
But
Mhm.
Silent boy, I'm
but
totally agree with you. But the thing
digitally
is, na,
aware,
you
not
are
making them
this is
socially in a way.
Binji, wait, Binji, let him speak. Yeah, go ahead,
Okay,
Ismail.
okay.
silent boy. The thing is, na, we're not supposed to introduce to technology when you are a child. We learn that how to use a computer, how to use a thing from a book itself. If you purchase a phone, you will get an user manual itself. So the traditional learning is a great thing in itself. And if you talk about the other things rather than no, we are not targeting the smartphones and tablets and social media at all. We are targeting the technology only. Like, tell me, who told you that sit in your home only in AC and not to play outside and not enjoy the outside wind, like go on tariff, or rather than you sit in your room only and enjoy the wind of your AC, like that thing, like
Yeah,
watch the TV only, like that. It's like that, you can't compare that technology is just a convenient. If there is raining out there, then you can use the AC. But if you prefer like to get on your tariff and enjoy the natural wind of the air, or rather than sit on your room and enjoy the artificial wind from AC and enjoy the technology, no one will prefer the AC over natural wind. And even it's scientifically proven that the R32 gas where the children are gaining from AC constantly is not good for them. Like nature is, it's an amazing thing for kids itself. The doctors also suggest to children to be more playful, not get inside the home and engaged in the similar thing. Like you tell me, no, sorry, you tell me, it's easy to just switch on your light bulb with and switch, or you just do complicated things like Alexa and internet to light and light bulb. What's an easy? You've been told to do prior things
I
first.
guess you are. I guess you are confining the meaning of technology. Again, I will just make you clear
Yeah,
that technology
go
is
for it.
not
Go for it.
only the habitual. It is not a matter of addiction. It's not the matter of addiction. It is just to use calculated use of technology. We never say this is matter of addiction. This may be a fear, but parents are there. Parents are, I think, more educated nowadays. They are more technologically aware. But teachers are there. We're not talking about addiction. Is not a problem here. The
No,
problem
I
is
haven't
here
talked.
whether we
Now
should
the thing.
provide the technological means to our children. I think that has been proven by COVID-19 itself. When there was everything, there was blanket
Huh.
ban for physical classes, and that time technology
Okay,
proved its work.
okay, sir.
That time
The
technology
thing is,
proved its work.
the thing is, you guys are accepting itself that the technology made the parenting difficult
Who
grow up
said?
your
I
child.
can say your
You
parenting
guys
has
are
been more
accepting yourself, na?
dynamic.
You guys are accepting. You guys are
Parenting has
blaming
been
parents that
brother,
parents are
parenting
not
has
that
been
good. They're
become
judging.
dynamic.
Okay, okay.
Parenting
Secondly,
has become
okay.
dynamic and diverse, and it should be there. The role is so dynamic and diverse, and
No.
it has the
The
age had proved
technology
it.
is just made that. Okay, let me prove you that. You guys are self-expecting that the technology made that parenting difficult. itself.
I'm saying
Because
you age. We are in 21st century, and everything is
Yes.
changing. Even the role of
you
every
guys have
function
enough
is
time.
It
changing.
is
Okay,
it is
Bitu,
not
back to
Let
you.
about
me
it
counter
is
you. Let me
it is
counter your
not
second
about
point first.
parenting only.
Yeah.
Hey,
Brother, it is not
let
about
him
the
answer.
parenting only.
Bitu,
Every
let him. Yeah,
Okay.
answer.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead. Go
Let
ahead.
me finish
Bitu,
first,
go
then you
ahead.
can go ahead. Okay.
Bitu, go ahead.
So the thing is, if you
okay,
talk about
okay.
Corona
So
period, okay,
not just one
how
line.
Smile,
confident? Okay.
Let
smile,
me complete. Let me
smile. Let him
complete one
answer. Okay.
line. One line.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yes. It is not about parenting only. Everything is getting difficult, and the world is getting more and more competitive. So everything has to be difficult. You can't avoid it. Why you are just jumping on the parenting part only?
Okay.
Nothing.
We have to accept the change and go
We
further.
have to accept the change, but you learn to operate a computer by a book itself. You can't directly jump into it. And if you talk about Corona period, you ask any Corona time period student like how confident you are on your studies, on your Corona academic year, how confident you are on your marks, how could perform your how could you perform in the real examination like JEE, like competitive examination. No one is
But
no
only
one is
because
like
of technology we are able to analyze ourselves. We are able to get the knowledge how we stand
but now
at
we
the
are
world
not
level. What is
we
our
are still
language?
we are still not
So
if
that's
we
all.
still not okay if
If
children
you
are
are
not
confined to
benefiting,
your classroom only, you won't be able to develop much
not
when you are
confined
getting the information. Why?
not confined. You
Without
ask any
technology,
you
how you can
What
reach
about
the whole world?
examination? Bitu, what
uh,
about examination? Most of the people did copy it from Google during
It is
examination
because of
because
technology that we are open to whole world. There are many
and
kind of exams that are held at world over only because of technology.
that from Google they will get answer. They don't have to study,
yes,
and
the
that's what
exact
happened.
okay Bitu, you said exactly right thing. The
Yes,
technology is open to all, it's open to all, and children are
yes.
not mature enough to make a be a fair judge to how to use it in a fair way. That's what we are discussing here.
Okay, guys. Sorry to say, time's up. Okay. By the way, you killed it, man. You all killed it. Okay, like you were just discussing like a real debaters. That was really adorable. Sunanda, what about
Yeah,
you? What do you think? Yeah.
the hotness of the debate could be felt. Yes, it was a
In a
hot
first,
and
yeah,
yeah,
in a first cycle, it seems like they are just talking, they are just giving their opinion. But no, second round just changed the whole environment. That was really amazing.
yes,
Yeah.
I agree with you, Aditya.
Okay, so is there third
Yeah.
cycle?
Yeah, we do have third cycle, and the third cycle is one team member from each team are going to be invited, and they are supposed to give conclusive statement. Okay,
Okay,
so
so
yeah,
wait a minute. Yeah.
so from team A, I would like to invite Leo Patrick to give the conclusive statement.
Okay, thank you for invitation. Okay, so technology good for children or not? I already said in my first statement, it's a good. It depends on parents. Technology definitely has a plus point, but it has limitation. And who will give that limitations to children? Absolutely parents. If parents are mature, they can handle on children's. Like see, before 1 year ago, I read one articles related about one rich dad went to mall, and that dad have 10 years old child, and that child was in car, and that dad locked the car. Okay, what happened after that? The child was not getting exposure about technology. Those team B were talking about iPhones, smartphones exposure. Getting technology exposure, it's all about everything, not about a smartphone and people are watching porn. We are not talking about that things. Right exposure. The child is stuck in the car and the child don't know how to open the glass. That is the main point. Child must be get exposure how to open the car glass. Then you know what happened? After that couple of minutes, the child got died. The child died because of oxygen. So must be somehow children will get exposure towards the technology, so they can be help himself also. They can be help our parents also somehow. They can be help somehow society also. So getting exposure to child, it will be beneficial some instant. Like see, when younger people got completed the graduation, that person also don't have that much mature how to use technology. So do you suppose from your side children can be have that kind of maturity, they can use the technology what parents want? Parents can be teach them, teacher can be teach them. So I am talking about reality. I don't want to talk about people watch porn and using a smartphone game. If children playing game, slightly they get some knowledge because how to work a hand working faster. Like see, if in front of me one child killing the zombie faster than me, as a young person I will feel jealous. I didn't get that much exposure in childhood. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Leo, for your conclusive statements. So yeah, Aditya.
Yeah. Okay, Leo Patrick, really, thank you so much for concluding all those things in a very organized way. So, from my team, I would like to invite Miss Name to give a conclusive statement. Miss Name, are you there?
Sanya.
Yeah, please go ahead. You can take your time, okay, and you can
Okay.
conclude in a better way. Yeah.
Okay. As I already told you, there are many personalities had create history without using any technology in their childhood. But yeah, it's a 21st century, so we need technology even for the child as well. So for that, we our government to take some smart steps, like make a policy related to the cyber security, artificial intelligence, and machine learning. Yeah, should our government to take make some laws, sting laws for if someone abusing the child, and then should safeguard for the inappropriate content and the sexual abuse. And now, if you see, Child Online Safety Toolkit was released by maybe worldwide. I don't know, but maybe worldwide, maybe from India. So it effort to make the online experience safe for the kids. Yeah, and we need to make a digital literacy. And role of society is very important in technology, an era of the technology, and the role of the family is also very important in the technology. Educational institution role is a very important in the technology, and even parents have to see their child what they are doing. If they are giving a opportunity for using a technology, then their presence is very important there. So we can say, yeah, children are in a good way. Otherwise they can create some wrong thing. So we need good guidance. We need awareness as well for the children. And so yeah, thank you. This is from my side.
Okay, Miss Name, really, that was really adorable, terrific speech. Thank you so much for giving your concluding point. So, Sunanda, what do you think? I think we should end up the session. And before end up, guys,
Yeah.
yeah, Sunanda, can I take 2 minutes?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Okay, so guys, I would like to say thank you so much to all participants, those who participated in this, those who are who participated in this debate. Okay, so for next time.
Aditya, hello. Okay. So, anyways, it was really a great session.